Don't you know who I am? I'm the Juggernaut, bitch!
Howdy folks, today I'd like to take a casual peek into the Marvel Legends X3 Juggernaut action figure by Hasbro. This figure set is part of the Blob Series Build-A-Figure collection and was originally released in 2006. I saw this figure set at a Big Lots, but I passed on it at the time. But I changed my mind and tried to go back and get it, but it was already gone. So I went ahead and did some hunting at other Big Lots stores and eventually found them at a Big Lots that was almost out of town. And this figure set only cost me $7. So you can see here in the package, you have the Juggernaut here, portrayed by soccer and I guess actor now, Vinnie Jones. And I really actually kind of like the movie. A lot of people rip on the movie or hate it. I actually kind of like the movie. It's a fun movie. And to have Juggernaut in the movie is pretty cool. Taking a look at the back of the package here, you can see a description here of the Juggernaut and some statistics down there. And you also have the other figures from the Blob series Build-A-Figure. You have She-Hulk, Thor, Ultimate Wolverine, X3 Jean Grey, Yellow Jacket, Zorn, Quicksilver, and X3 Juggernaut. And then you have the Blob here assembled. Let's go ahead and open this guy out of the package and we'll be right back. Okay, we're back and we have Juggernaut out of the package. And let's go ahead and take a look at the accessories that come with the figure, mainly the Build-A-Figure parts. And this here is the instruction sheet on how to put the blob together once you have all the Build-A-Figure parts. It's pretty simple. I don't think these instructions are really necessary. It seems pretty obvious where the parts go. But they included this just in case. Next thing we'll take a look at are the pair hands of the blob. It's kind of neat. Although I noticed it's got a lot of spotting on all over the hands. I don't know if that's intentional or not. It doesn't have it on the palm side, just on the top of the hands here. And you can see that the fingers are articulated. They're joined, but they're still articulated. It's kind of neat. These are the pair of hands of the blob that come with the Juggernaut figure. Now on to the Juggernaut here. I'm a fan of the Juggernaut now, no matter what version or incarnation of the figure or character. I just like Juggernaut. I think he's actually pretty cool. And I enjoyed him in the X3 movie. Even though he wasn't the stepbrother to Professor X. Well, they never really say whether he was or not. But they do say that he's a mutant, which obviously he isn't in the comics. But anyways, but taking a look at the Juggernaut here in closer detail, the sculpt of the figure is very good. It really looks like Vinnie Jones on here. The only thing I don't like about the head sculpt is that he's got a pretty glum expression. I really wish he had more of a crazed or angry expression on his face. He just has this glum, like, ho-hum attitude to his face. It just doesn't seem like the Juggernaut too much with this expression there. And you can see that the helmet, let me show you the helmet, it's kind of neat. It's made of a softer plastic. It's got that steel or rock-like texture on there. I think it's rock-like texture. Or maybe it's steel, I'm not sure. I'm not sure what this is showing underneath there. I can't really tell. But it fits well over the head of the figure on there. Doesn't come loose or anything. It's pretty neat on there, and you can see the leather work on this guy. Although the straps here look a little thin. I thought they were a little thicker. I have to look at the picture again. I don't have a picture of the Juggernaut, but these look a little thin. I didn't know he was this hairy too. He's almost as hairy as Wolverine on there. It's kind of neat. And you got the movie style, I guess, costume. You got the leggings and almost like combat boot type thing going on. You got some straps here. It's actually kind of neat. I really like it. Although this figure seems very light. I think they use lighter plastic on this, or thinner plastic, and you can really tell from the torso area. It's just really hollow just by tapping on it. You can tell this is made of cheaper plastic than the Toy Biz Marvel Legends on here. Still, in either case, I like this figure. I think it's kind of neat. I'm partial to any Juggernaut figure, really. So, one thing about the figure here is it's very stiff articulation. A lot of the articulation's on a ratchet type joint, and it's very hard to move it. And going over the articulation, the head does go all the way around. Just goes up and down a little bit. Doesn't go up too high. The arms go all the way around on a ratchet. The arms go out and in. The biceps go all the way around. The elbows bend. And the hands rotate at the wrist, and they also bend up and down. No finger articulation though. This one's an open palm here. This one's a closed fist. The torso is on a ratchet and bends up and down, back and forth quite well on there. The waist goes all the way around. The legs are on a ball hinge swivel joint, but the hinge on the ball joint here is very hard to move and to manipulate to get it to where you want it to go on this one. But the legs do go up, they do go down, they do go back and out to the side, and they also rotate all the way around at the hip. The knees are double jointed, which is nice, but it's hard to get the knees to bend there. And the feet are on a swivel joint, so they do go up and down. It's like the other joints. They're very hard to move up and down. And there is ankle pivot, but this is the only loose part of the figure, the ankle joints there. And there's no feet articulation on this figure. Overall, it's an okay figure. I like it. I'm partial to Juggernaut, so I'm gonna have a higher grade than normal for figures, other figures. But this is my casual peek into the Marvel Legends Juggernaut action figure. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.